another. That's what we are wired to do. That's the way we are wired. In the issue of this life, it's either you are in love relationship, you are in work relationship, you are in business relationship. Everyone is in one form of relationship or the other. And relationships are set with goals. The goals include ability to be able to have somebody to share your joys and your pains with, people to work together to share your ideas with, people to grow together with. You need somebody that can be of use to you and you can be of use to in the journey and the affairs of this life. So, such relationships are key to your joy, to your peace, to your general well being, because one cannot leave this world alone. That's why the Bible says two are better than one. And that's why in economics, you have the principles of division of labor. Nobody can do everything one needs or achieve everything one needs someone to. You need to interrelate with other people around you. That's why human beings are called social animals. And that's one of the major philosophies of what is called sociology and social science. That is study of human relationships and how to manage relationships for the betterment of the society and the individual. So here we look at some of the proven strategies that can help you to enjoy that relationship, to have a healthy relationship. You know, opposites have toxic, some relationships are toxic. That means they are not helping your joy, they are not helping your well-being, they are not adding positive values to you. And some relationships can be parasitic, some can be commensal, and some can be symbiotic, that is mutually beneficial. So this channel is a channel that is focused on your joy, your peace. I'm a Ghana counselor by profession. Probably I will put my number on the screen later if you go to my channel to check the other video, so that if you need guidance, just communicate on WhatsApp and we'll talk about it. Like one philosopher said when I was doing my studies, he said, no matter what life brings your way, it will be relatively easier for you to handle and to manage if you have love to give and someone to share that love with you. That is why that is it Westlife that sang this song many years back, more than 40 years now. I think I was in secondary school when the song came out, when it was raining, called They Lean on Me. We all need somebody to lean on. And that song is still very much relevant in these times we are in. It's more than 50 years old, if I remember well. It's been raining since the 70s. So, one of the key factors, principles that have been proven to help a relationship to be better is communication. And not just ordinary communication, we call it effective communication. You see, you talk to me, I talk to you. Through communication, we achieve what is called understanding. You know, if you understand me, like allow me to speak my native language, which is called Yoruba. Wọ́n ní ìwà jọ̀wà ló ń jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ jọ̀rẹ́. That means our attitudes resemble one another, then we can flow well together. Understanding is key. I cannot understand you if I don't hear what you are saying, if I don't allow you to express yourself, and if you don't allow me to express myself, and if I try to express myself, you discountenance whatever I'm saying. You count it as rubbish, as nothing. In whatever relationship, you can be sure that things will not work. That's why even in companies That is work-related establishment. Your CEO, your boss, will never discountenance your idea. That's why in Nigeria here, when they want to give you some management position, they will tell you, can you work with minimal supervision? What they just do, give you your job description. They are now to use your creativity, your innovation, various abilities and intelligence you have to bring something to the table to improve the status of the company or the establishment and the rapport and relationship we have in your team and your department. So you can see that's where communication comes in. That's why in companies they always have briefings, seminars, workshops to explain things, to make things clear. And after that, they will expect feedback. You can't attend a seminar where you are not allowed to ask questions. Then that's not communication. You are just dishing out information. And there's a book I read many years ago. It's called, the title is The Mind of the Organization. In that book, he stated that every level of management is important, is key. So the top echelon always gets feedback from the lower strata. Okay, what can we do to improve? What can we do to improve that? What are the things you observe? Everybody brings to, so in that place, everybody is counted to be important. Even the security man at the gate, what he observes, he tell you. Because if the security and that establishment is not okay, then there will be a problem. In the marketing department, in the production department, in the HR, everyone is important. So that's where communication. So when you now bring it home to thank you. So when you now bring it to conjugal your relationship with your spouse, either you are in courtship or you are dating or you married, communication is key. And what's communication? Communication is always two. With communication is, I have something on my mind, I have something I'm feeling, I have something I desire, something I want to do. And we are working together, we are together. I'm to share that. How will I share with you? By discussing with you, say A, B, C, these are the things. What are my expectations from you? What country is that place? I'm speaking from Nigeria. Sorry, the flag. Please give me the name of your country where you are listening to me from. And let me know your thoughts about relationship, how we can make relationship better, because everyone is involved in one relationship or the other. And every relationship you have, you want to be happy with, you want to be careful with it, you want to have a peace of mind, you want it to add value to you. Therefore, like if you are the executive, you have to be able to express yourself, what you expect from your subordinates. And if you subordinate, your subordinate also expect something. When they do something, they say, okay, Mr. John, Mr. Christy, Mr. Jane, Mrs. Jane or Miss Jane, why do you do things like this? He or she will explain, oh, thank you, bravo. That's a very great idea. And when you have a executive meeting or departmental meeting, people will come and say, wow, that's good. That's the next point. Ability to show gratitude. Whatever little effort everybody puts in, and you see that little effort is bringing something positive to the table, it's only good to appreciate it and say thank you, well done. That's a good thing. That's very good, thoughtful of you. Don't you think so? So gratitude is key. Gratitude is a form of encouragement to know that, well, you have done this good, you can do better, do more. So opposite is being a critic. When you're a critic, it's good to observe things that are, nobody is perfect, things that are not done the way you expect it. But there's nothing, from the little I've known, you can correct me in your comment, please. Nothing is absolutely zero. If you look keenly, you'll be able to see something positive in it. Because I've come to know through in education that we take it that nobody is an ignoramus, that doesn't know, nobody is a non-entity. Everybody has a value. You may not be able to get the value, right now, but in everything, it's been proven that everybody has a value in their own unique way. Don't you think so? So it's good to always show. You can say, well, um, you did this thing well. It's okay this way. Well, how about if you have done it this way? Because if you are only condemning, Martins, thank you for reflecting with me. So if you're only being critical, being judgmental, then you are killing the morale of the staff. If it's your spouse, you are killing the morale of your staff. Okay, somebody I just brought something. Oh, see, I know you like beverage. I just brought this for you. I hope you like it. You just look. Is that what you brought for me? Who will drink that? Who will drink that? You just say for thank you. But when I look at the I see that it has too much sugar. I'm not to take too much sugar. No, that will be too okay for me. But thank you all the same time for your thoughtfulness. I really appreciate. I brought this cap for you. So, what cap? What do I want to do with that? Ah, we're in the Harmattan season. This season, summer season is very dusty. This one can easily get dirty with dust on the road. You get me white. Will you be washing it for me? No, that's not good. You can see. You can say white. Oh, beautiful. Like, thank you. Just put it on your head. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It fits me. Give me the mirror. Can you give me a shot? Wow, thank you. If I want you to get me another one, God just me another color that is not so white. So that it won't give me under stress so I can wear it at any season I like. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So always good to be appreciative of your partner or people you work with or people you're in relationship with. Whatever they give you, don't discountenance it and don't talk in communication. Don't talk about sweet noise, things that don't add value. Always engage as much as practicable in productive discussions. Discussions that add values to your life, to your relationship. Don't just talk about the weather, talk about politics, talk about the economy. Except you are in the economy and you are trying to see how, and both of you are in business, one of you into business, how you can make the best of the year to improve on your business life. Okay? So it's good to always say when you engage in productive discussions that add value, working on how to using SWOT analysis, trying to see how you can build on your weaknesses to make them strong, trying to make your strong points stronger, looking at things that are challenging your business, your joy, your peace, and how you can neutralize them. Strategies like that. You can see that your relationship will grow better. Okay. Then another factor, principle you need to work at is empathy. So you understand empathy. Empathy is whenever your partner or people you live with are in one situation or circumstance, try to put yourself in their shoes and see if you are in that situation, will you have handled it better? Will you have handled it better? What suggestion will you have for me in case of another time? That's empathy. Opposite of empathy is being judgmental, being critical, being overtly misunderstanding. So you say, okay, I did something and the thing did not come. The Japanese or is it Chinese have a proverb that don't blame a man unless and until you have walked a mile in his shoes. They call it moccasins. So you can't say if I were you, I would have done that. You can't be me, and I can't be you. There's something called in psychology principle of individual differences that shows that no two human beings are exactly the same in this world. So you cannot be me, I cannot be you. Can I? We may have a lot of things in common. Maybe they say, well, we resemble each other, we talk in the same way, but there's no way we can reason exactly the same way. There's no way by which we can, if you are to do a task, we do exactly the same way, because there be some slight differences when you look at it keenly. And one of those things that has still been proven in forensic life is the issue of fingerprints. That no two human beings, I'm yet to see something contrary. No two human beings have exactly the same set of fingerprints. We can see we have billions of human beings in this world, so there's so much, we have so much fingerprints. So it is with a level of thinking, a level of change. That's why in an examination, no, when you, if you give us this, we attend the same lecture, on, you cannot answer the same question in exactly the same way, even if you are twins, except in very strange situations when you have twins that are so gifted that they can communicate by telepathy, so they can be telling each other line by line. But ordinarily, no two human beings can answer the same set of questions that is essay not objective in exactly the same way, using the same set of words, the same number of words per line, the same number of words per page, the same number of words in the exam. Because in essay, it is like when you are writing essay questions in Nigeria, especially in English, they will say not more than 500 words, or between 500 and 1,500, 1,000 words. They will know who use exactly the same number of words. So the principle of individual differences should be taken note of. So that's why you don't compare yourself with me, I don't compare myself with you. So then you learn to trust each other, because if there is no trust in a relationship, then things cannot go well. Then you'll be doubting each other, you'll be this will not be appreciating one another very well. So you have to learn to trust me. Like I attended a program last week, and the husband it was the wife's program. And when he was giving testimony about the wife, said, my wife so trusts me. Even though I have so many female colleagues at work that we discuss and talk so much, my wife never bothered. When I go, as I'm going for meetings, she never bothers. She, well, I trust you, my husband. So that one gives the husband that freedom of mind to be able to do his work the way he's supposed to do it, not fearing that when I come home now, my wife will say, who is Cecilia? Who is Titi? Who is Jonathan? The same he trusts the wife, because the wife happen to be a language person and do interpretation at programs and seminars and workshops and things like that, even for international setting. So be able to trust that whatever you see, go for seminar or an assignment for 1 week, 2 weeks, you will have a trust in the wife. But when you start to suspect one another, then there's a crack in the wall of your relationship. It will affect your happiness surely. So ability to be able to trust one another socially, morally, psychologically, spiritually, financially. Not that I kept some money there. Why did you take it? Okay, I took it. I used it. But I didn't take it. If you say you didn't take it, believe him, he didn't take it. Maybe you put it somewhere. Go and check your pocket. Go and check your bag. Go and check other place where you kept it. And suppose you have been accusing, you took my money and you have been ranting. And later, maybe after some hours or the following day, you just want to wash your clothes or just want to change your bag. You see that it was the bag you took out the other day. You put it in the inner zip, inner pocket, and I say that, but you've already accused your spouse. Things like that. So I believe to build trust one another, help to keep your relationship healthy. So learn to spend quality time together, not only time to relax and refresh. That's why you go for recreation. You gist, maybe when you're watching television, gist talks about what is germane to your health, welfare, and well-being. So if you've not subscribed to my channel, Nisinuga Reflection, please subscribe to my channel where we talk about matters and issues that touch the heart. It's a love thing. Who sang that song? Is it Jackson 5 or Shalama? It's a love thing. It's old school song. It's a love thing. So learn to trust one another, like I said. Another thing is ability to forgive. Ability to forgive. Somebody talking about Donald Trump. Are you campaigning for him? So, ability to forgive. If you cannot forgive, then you cannot enjoy your relationship. Either in whatever relationship, because you say nobody's above me. Somebody may do something to disappoint you. It may not be deliberate, but the mistake has been made. It may even be deliberate, but the person may now realize that why did I do that thing? And the person actually, you see the person is sober, actually sorry for it, you forgive. But if you say, well, you did that, I can never forgive you, well, I make you pay for it. How do you expect that relationship to continue? That means you've already put a knife at the throat of that relationship. So learn to forgive. Forgiveness is healing, it's a therapy for you, especially. Because if you don't forgive, it can grow to hatred, it can grow to malice, it can go to trying to pay back, and that may paying back may be worse than the initial one. Remember the story of Macbeth. Macbeth said, well, you want to collect this, well, you can collect it without. So that story for another day when we talk about forgiveness. That's another topic on its own entirely. So learn to forgive. Okay. So be intentional to make sure that relationship work. It's a challenge you have to face. Say this relationship must work. That's when you're an established means that this establishment must not collapse. You do everything you can to make sure it survives. And you can only do that through, like I said, effective communication. Effective communication comes with effective listening. And when you talk, you don't use ambiguous words. You don't talk out of turn. Okay, you want to discuss with me, you see that I'm already agitated. Then you want to talk about something, but it's better for you to wait until I'm well rested and I can listen to you. But I'm stressed out, I'm fagged out, I can say it. And you say, darling, there's something I want to talk to you. I said, please, can you give me some space? Just let me. I'm not even eating. My body is shaking. Can you please allow me to rest? You cannot rest. You must listen to me. Then you don't. You can say you can't get results. You just be gassing, and after that you take offense. So you can see. And when you are listening, allow the person to talk. Then if you don't understand, give a feedback. Say, please, is it what you mean? Is it what you mean? Is it what you are trying to say? That is effective communication. Okay. So if you don't understand what he's saying, then it's good, it's normal and good to ask for a rephrase. Please, can you restate it? I don't quite understand. Then you can say, is this what you are trying to say? Thank you so much for reflecting on this regard reflection. Until we meet again, stay cool and God bless you. Make sure you work at having your relationship sweet, cool, and healthy. Your mental health is key. You have only one life, and that life has to be sweet. You can't be managing life when you're supposed to enjoy it. Life is to be enjoyed, not to be managed. Don't you think so? Share your thoughts in the comments. Once again, God bless you.